Hello, my name is Bernice, and today I am going to be talking about D-Aspartic Acid supplement, or mostly DAA for short, because honestly, this is a kind of a tongue twister for me. Before diving into the presentation, here is the overview of what I'm going to be talking about. Excuse me. I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to identify what the AA supplement is, as well as how much it usually costs. Then I will describe the claimed actions for athletic performances, analyze the metabolic, physiological, and psychological effects slash benefits of the AA supplement in the body, as well as evaluate the efficacy of as an ergogenic aid with scientific sources to back it up, and then determine if this supplement is actually safe to use, long term, short term, and if I would actually recommend it to athletes. And at the end of the presentation, I will indicate the sources of my information. So, first of all, what is the AA supplement, right? It is an amino acid, non-essential to be precise, that is naturally made in the body and can be obtained through dietary intake. It is typically found in the pituitary gland and the testes. It's not used to synthesize proteins. However, it does synthesize testosterone and LH. LH is usually responsible for regulating when a woman's ovary releases an egg during her menstrual cycle and encourages like sperm production in men. When it comes to getting the product, prices may vary depending on the brand and the form of this supplement, either through powder, liquid, or tablet. And it also depends on where you get it too, either like directly from, the manufacturer or from a third party. Prices could range from 14 to $16, or at a maximum of 100 or more, if not $200. So DAA supplement has primarily been marketed as a testosterone booster for infertile men, as a performance enhancer for athletes. For one, it's claimed to improve athletic performances, enhances muscle growth and strength, while also increasing testosterone levels. We already know the metabolic effect of how DAA plays a role in the synthesis of testosterone, um, increasing the levels of LH, which stimulates testosterone production in the testes. Not only does DAA regulate testosterone production, but in a 2017 study regarding the systematic review of the effects of DAA on blood testosterone levels, it mentions how DAA plays an important role in the biosynthesis and secretion of hormones in the endocrine glands. As for the physiological effects, the increase of muscle mass and strength is connected to the higher level of testosterone in the blood. So when you start seeing increase in muscles, in your muscle mass and your strength, you're more motivated to have more focus. You're more motivated and have more focus during training, it creating a psychological factor of influencing your mood, your energy level, and your overall well-being. In the evaluation of efficacy as an ergogenic aid, the 2017 study did found that it's inconsistent when it comes to the enhancement of testosterone levels in human studies, but they did find enhancement in male animal studies instead. The picture on the right is the flow diagram of the study process. So, DAA is generally considered safe if used, using the right and appropriate amount for a short period of time. Um, there haven't been enough information to, to know what possible side effects could happen long term, aside from maybe having headaches and or gastrointestinal issues, or possibly getting irritable. Being that this supplement is sometimes used to improve muscle mass and strength, it's not banned by major sports organizations like WADA, World Anti-Doping Agency, or the NCAA, the National Collegiate Athletics Association. Overall, looking over different studies and potential side effects, I wouldn't really recommend DAA as a ergogenic aid to athletes, especially due to the fact that the evidence for men isn't very consistent enough, mostly because of limited number and poor quality studies of, of the research. But if athletes are still considering this supplement due to the claims of it being a testosterone booster and enhancing athletic performances, then I would recommend that those athletes seek opinions of their healthcare providers first and consider their own personal health conditions and their goals for that season before using it. So this is the end of my presentation. Here are my sources. Thank you so much for listening, and God bless.